You know? That's like St. Louis. That's like Murphy Lee. Murphy Lee going in there telling Nelly, like, nah, I'm going to do it like this.
You're going to be unemployed.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, you might need a hook for this one, Murphy Lee. Yeah. My bad. I'm showing my age. Nobody remember Murphy Lee song? I don't need a hook for this beat. I don't need no fucking hook for this beat. Oh. All right, my bad. Okay, cool. Y'all want to fuck around with Chinky and them. It's fine.
Yo, what's the nigga that changed his name? He ain't even Yung Berg.
Hitmaker.
Well, I seen this.
You ain't never heard the story? I went to school with that nigga.
Oh, word? Hell no, bro.
I battled that nigga through another nigga before. I ain't never told you that story.
Hell no.
I got to write that down, bro. Where's the pen? I got to tell you about my story of battling Yung Berg.
All right, hold on. How long we been recording? Okay, bro, we got to.
Oh, it's 6 now. So if we doing the app, we should start now. Get out of here at a clean 7.
Let's just do our
It's all running.
We are running. All right.
Oh, just hit the thing.
Get your joint.
Yep.
All right. All that shit though. We'll find something to do with it.
Oh yeah. I'll chop it up. If you just send me both of them, I'll keep it as bonus. We'll figure some shit out.
All right. If y'all need something, let me know.
For sure. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. All right. What up, y'all? This is another episode of I'm Almost Joking Podcast. I am Craig Smith, a.k.a. Sincere Life, and I am here with...
It's your boy, Quis, a.k.a. Dash, and we on episode 10.
Man, for real. Appreciate everybody fucking supporting, everybody listening. Make sure that y'all right now, I'm going to say it now, and I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to say it again. Hit up YouTube and search for I'm Almost Joking Podcast. Make sure y'all follow that. Subscribe to that. Get those numbers up. Everything we post, make sure y'all like it. It's going to make a big difference in the future. And if we get rich, we will very sparingly do $50 giveaways to y'all. So y'all will get some of the money back.
Yeah, we'll pay at least one person's cell phone bill a month.
You know what I'm saying? Something real easy. Gotta have cricket, though. No fucking expensive iPhone bills. Fuck that.
None of that T-Mobile shit.
Let me put this away. They ain't sponsoring us. Anything happen this week before we get into like everybody else business and shit?
Well, you know, this week I ain't really had much go on. I mean, I was still watching television shows this week. It was a couple shit we supposed to discuss last week that we didn't get to discuss because you know how we do.
Oh shit, yeah.
We be doing our other shit. But like, yeah, I was just sitting around watching shows, getting high. Like I got high a lot over the weekend.
As you should, man. That's what living this long is about.
You know what's crazy? I just started getting high like a year or two ago. But I feel like now I'm a fucking professional, bro. Like,
it don't take long, man.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm a better person when I'm high. Like nothing gets to you the same. It's like people be irritating you when I'm sober. It be like, man, why the fuck could you fuck with me? But when I'm high, just be like, yeah, all right, man. Like,
I find like a lot of times when I'm pissed off in traffic is when I'm on my way home from work because I'm not high yet. Like that's pretty much, if I'm high, I'm usually chilling. I'll let you go by. You must be in the, he must be trying to get home to get high. Let me let him, let me move out of his way.
Go ahead and get your ass home, my brother. I ain't even tripping, bro.
I don't even be tripping. People, even when people be in line, man, I hate them fucking, I hate a fucking, counter gatherer, somebody in line and shit at the gas station or something, and they just gather their things in line at the move that shit the fuck over. A check writer. I kick a check writer in the back. If you don't get a card, why are you still?
That's the part I don't understand. Why do you still have checks at the grocery store?
I won't even take a check. Dude, this is a fraud. You stealing somebody money.
And you know what's crazy it is? They sit there writing their check, and they write it so slow. Like, why do, and it's usually a white person, because niggas don't use no fucking checks. It'd be like an older white person, like, I am who I am. I am a generation of check writing. I am not going to get a debit card. And then they sit there and write, like, every fucking letter.
It's almost like you knew what the name of the store was when you pulled up. Write all that shit down and leave the space
and just
blank. And then when you get there, write the fucking price there.
That would even work.
That's all you got to do.
Just show me a little courtesy.
These motherfuckers be old, man. It don't matter, man. I hate them lottery ticket motherfuckers.
Oh, I worked at the gas station for like 2 months. I tell you about. I worked at the gas station for 2 months.
I stayed at the gas station. Customer service was my shit, man. I used to look out for niggas too. I ain't charge nobody for blunts. I remember that shit.
Hey, well, I almost got fired because a nigga did a drive off on me. He pumped the gas and didn't come pay.
Oh, yeah?
I knew the nigga wasn't going to pay, so that's the fucked up part, right? So, like, the day before, I had got in trouble because it was this older white lady who I guess was like a regular. And they was like, She's like, I'm trying to pay at the pump. No, she's like, I'm trying to put my gas and it won't pump. I'm like, yeah, you got to come in and pay. And she's like, I never come in and pay. And I'm like, well, your ass gonna come in and pay today. Yeah. So she got mad through this big ass hissy fit. So the manager tells me like, we got some regulars. It's okay to just go ahead and verify them and let them pay. So I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm a dickhead. So I'm like, man, I'm verifying everybody. I don't give a fuck who it is. Bro, this nigga pulled up. I looked at the outside. I'm like, this nigga is not finna pay if I verify this pump, he is
nigga
not
just look broke.
That nigga had like one of them, how motherfuckers be having like a cord or something to wrap up their fender and all that shit. Like, this nigga ain't coming here to pay. He filled up too. Niggas don't fill up. So I'm like,
oh, hell
this nigga is not coming to pay.
Niggas definitely don't fill up, bro.
He filled up the whole thing. I see this nigga finna drive off. That nigga drive off.
I be looking at motherfuckers fill up. I be like, why is you wasting that much gas? You don't know what's gonna happen. Anything can happen, and then you just got a full tank of gas wasted in that car.
Straight up.
I'm good. But these motherfuckers, they be having reliable whips. I ain't had a reliable whip. Every reliable whip I had, I got an accident and was stuck with the bill. Yeah. So I was like, I ain't doing this shit no more. I'm owning everything. You know what my car insurance is? Another car. That's it. I got 2 cars. Something happened to that one, I got another one.
Better hope you don't get pulled over, nigga. I remember the time like I was riding around dirty. I ain't had no insurance and shit. And I had, this the fucked up shit is, this particular morning, I'm sitting home and I'm like, I should really get some car insurance because it had became illegal to drive without car insurance. So I'm like, I should really go ahead and set up this car insurance. I'll do this shit later. Yeah. That particular day, come home from work, I get pulled over. Cop pulled me over, where's your insurance? And I'm like, shit, I ain't got no insurance. Bro, this nigga tried to give me like a $400 ticket, bro. It was crazy.
That's wild.
So I did the real nigga shit, and I went home that same day, and I put insurance on my shit. So when I went to court, they threw it out. Oh, because damn. I proved that I had insurance on that particular day. Because I lied and said I had got it that morning. Maybe it ain't like clicked yet. I had to think fast, nigga.
And that proves my point. You did like a good nigga would do, though.
Hell yeah.
Like a real nigga, though, would have went home or would have already had no insurance but had him a card because he knows that police don't really got no way except for if they literally call that insurance place and say, hey, are you insuring this person? Once you got the card or something, they look at that and be like, okay.
Yeah, I ain't had no card.
And then they leave it alone.
He asked me, so he was like, you got a card? I was like,
like the cards you can like, sometimes like allegedly, I wouldn't know nothing about this, but it's like I wouldn't know, I wouldn't have no idea about shit like this, but
I'm sure you would.
It's like some spaces on the internet where a lot of things are available, and it's like programs you can like pull stuff up, type things in, like your name or something, I don't know, and print them out, and just all types of paper you can use that might be similar,
suffice
to what a car and. I mean, and once you laminate said paper, who really knows what type of paper is in the laminate? I'm just saying, like,
I mean,
I don't know.
I guess a nigga like me needs to get on that real nigga shit. Cause,
I mean, I wouldn't.
Look, what's fucked up? I actually pay for that shit now, and I still don't got a card. I got pulled over one time, and the motherfucking police was like, you have your proof of insurance? And I'm like,
that game is probably a little fucked up because I do know a lot of people just pull the shit up on their phone. And
I just tried to put them, but see, I be scared because, like, I don't want to reach for my phone too fast. And the motherfucker get nervous. Oh, no, that nigga literally was like, slowly. And I'm like, bro, like, what do you, like.
I got pulled up one time, had a pen clipped in my pocket, and I had tan pants on, so I guess they seen the clip of the fucking pen on the outside. He pulled me over, came to the passenger side window and was like, you got any other weapons besides that knife? Oh, my God, if you think this is a knife, please just come put handcuffs on me and check everything. Just do whatever you got to do.
Just pull me out of the car right now.
Like, we ain't even gonna do this. Just come over here, get safe. So you get safe to make sure I'm safe, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's not safe to be black, bro.
That's wild. That's wild. Speaking of people being safe, man, I don't know how safe Pete finna be. You seen them texts he sent?
Bro, Pete is, okay, look, Pete is not, I told you episodes ago, this shit has all the potential to go bad, right? And I was pretty sided with Kanye. I'm like, this nigga taking his family. I'm gonna tell you, bro. Okay, Pete petty as fuck, right? Now, hold on. Now, I'm a petty nigga. So
I'll let you go,
I enjoyed the pettiness of Pete, right? It was to say like, I'm chilling with your wife. That was such a Quis thing to do.
Nah, he said, I'm in bed with your wife.
That was such a Quis thing to say. That's unreal.
You gotta accept the shit that come with that, though, once you say it, man.
But see, it's the thing. See, he followed up with the realest shit. See, one of the realest things of that whole shit was what he followed up with. He was like, bro, I ain't even scared of you. I ain't intimidated of you.
Bruh, nah, fuck that. It ain't about
That's
being.
real nigga shit.
I don't
He
need
tell
you to be scared of me. That's
No,
not what it's about. I need you to
Kanye, it
understand
is.
that I am emotionally unstable and that you are fucking with my emotions on another level now. And you in bed with my wife? Oh, for real?
I mean,
oh, okay.
bro, but you gotta
all right.
think about the fuck level Pete has to have to say, like, nigga, because Pete know he's emotionally.
I'ma just say this.
He knows this, and he still was like, nigga, ain't nobody scared of you. I don't give no fuck. When you ready to stop being a bitch ass nigga, you can come holler at me. You can pull up on his my ass. He gave him the addy, bro.
Nah,
he low key hold that nigga, bro. He said,
he
this
gave
where I'm
him.
at.
Kanye gave him an addy too. Kanye wasn't scared of that nigga. He told him to pull up the Sunday service, nigga.
Me and my
choir, we holy stumped the shit out of your ass, nigga.
He told Kanye, nigga, pull up to the hotel, nigga, pull up to my spot. It's where I'm at. I'm in the Beverly Hills. Pull up, nigga.
Hey, you don't want to see me one-on-one, bro. Hey, I'm from Chicago, man. You don't want to see me one-on-one.
That's what make it even worse. Kanye, he from Chicago. Hey, look, it's too many goons in Chicago for Kanye to not meet him up for the fade at a fucking Beverly Hills hotel.
Ain't gonna see this. The new Chicago ain't gonna be no fade.
Hey,
nah.
I don't think people scared. Pete told him, nigga, I ain't scared of you, nigga. Pull your ass up, nigga.
I bet you Pete ain't gonna have the.
Ain't nobody scared of Ye.
Pete ain't gonna have the 30 on him though. Ye gonna pull up with the 30 on him.
30 what?
It's gonna be another.
30 what?
It's gonna be another full house in that goddamn hotel room. All right.
They ain't finna pull up with shit. Ye ain't scared. D.L. Hughley. D.L. Hughley was like, when Ye was like, I got money to harm you, or whatever the fuck he said. D.L. Hughley was like, nigga, if you don't, nigga, no one takes.
Yeah, ain't no bullshit. Bro. I did think this. Hey, Kanye, you gooning wrong as fuck, bro. You don't even know. You don't even. It's not that.
He is though.
He probably is. But hey, Ye, if you gonna be a goon though, you don't announce your hits on the internet.
That shows you how ungoony Ye is.
No, that show you how old and out of touch he is.
That nigga said,
this nigga 40.
I'm gonna threaten you on Instagram.
This nigga treat Instagram like it's private text and shit. He like, hey, I got enough money to hurt you.
Yo.
At DL Hugh.
Even the fact he posted text of Pete Davidson is some sucking shit.
Pete Davidson friend leaked those. Kanye brought it up. Kanye went on this rant and he was like, hey, no, but that's some old shit that's not really goon like. You don't make a video of yourself being to be, hey, man, and that nigga be fucking my wife and taunting me about it, man. That nigga be telling me how he be fucking my bitch, man.
When a nigga said that shit and he was like, I seen that shit this morning. He was like, somebody texts you and they telling you about how they sleeping with your wife. God. Who's watching my kids?
Hey, no bullshit, no disrespect to my kids. I love my kids, and I'm gonna love the mother that I chose for them. So I'm gonna assume that when she getting dick down, that my kids is taken care of. So that's gonna be the least of my concern when you tell me some shit like that.
I think Pete Davis is a responsible gentleman who wait till the kids sleep before he dick their mama down.
Nah, man,
you know when I was younger,
bro. If you text me that and you know, then first, and it's another thing, right? Don't be no fucking adult, bruh, while I'm being childish. Don't be no fucking sane person and try to be the bigger man when I'm out here fucking just flipping out doing shit that nobody really approve of, but I'm Kanye, so ain't nobody gonna tell me.
No.
Don't be fucking trying to help me, bro. It's mental health that I'm trying to help your mental health, blah, blah, blah. You just told me you was in bed with my wife. Don't try to help my mental health. See, you wouldn't have said that shit if you...
But
and stop. Don't be having my back either. Let people make fun of me.
That's why I feel Pete is not bad. He's not wrong in this, right? So he came on some petty shit.
No,
he came on some petty shit, right? And I'm a petty nigga, so
that one line alone negates all that nice guy shit he said.
He tried to get Ye help. At the end of the day, you know the problem with Ye,
Stop fucking my wife. That'll help me a lot, bruh. Stop putting your dick in Kim.
There's been a lot of niggas fucking his wife. No one's gonna
stop
fucking his wife.
Though. You stop because you're bugging me. You're bugging me. So if you want to help, you stop.
Ye should just go get new pussy.
He has.
It must go get good new pussy.
I think the new chick look better than Kim, but everybody tell me I'm fuck. But I think I'm biased because she black, but whatever.
I thought she looked better too.
I think and she say she natural. I don't think Kim that fly.
I don't think Kim that fly. But I think what it is
I also feel like her ass was not that big when Ray J fucked her in the video, but that's a whole nother story.
I mean, I thought she was whacking that video. I didn't even think she was like. I wouldn't want to fuck Kim. Like I didn't watch that video. But
I don't know, man. Like I be comparing these like celebrity tapes to real porn, and it's just not fair to them. It's not fair.
It's only a.
That's like watching.
Hey,
That's like going to a high school game and being mad that motherfuckers didn't put up 30 and 12 like LeBron. That's just not. It's not gonna happen.
I only seen like one celebrity mixtape, and I was like, damn, this bitch was getting busy. And
Which one?
And it was from a bitch I would never expect it, who I don't find attractive. R.I.P. to her. She dead now.
China,
nigga.
get the fuck out of here! Nigga, I was joking.
China hair game was nice. You ain't like China was sucking dick good, nigga. China was getting busy.
Bro, man, China, man.
China
no, man.
China was getting busy, bro.
I don't even remember. All I know is that she did like the ex, like she was the first one where I was like, oh, she like a real. This ain't just like
That
having
bitch was
sex.
really. She was,
you was
getting
like
ran
for
all
real.
kind of shit. She was for real with her.
She
shit.
got like gangbanged in a wrestling ring. It
Straight
was
up.
fucking. Oh,
I'm
it was
telling
wild,
you, nigga,
man.
China was doing her one too, like for real. China was getting busy.
I guess that's fucking
China,
crazy.
I seen Paris Hilton. That shit was
I don't know.
trash. I seen all. I ain't gonna lie. I seen all the ones. Nothing
Yeah,
stood
nah.
out. It was an Instagram chick. I don't know shit about the bitch, but I guess she popular.
I don't know. It's
Fuck
all
is
of them
her
got
name?
sex tapes because they all got OnlyFans. So
Yeah, whatever that bitch.
that's
name
not
is, it don't
even.
matter.
I don't even count those as celebrities.
The real celebrity that I saw getting busy though was I thought China was getting her like that her head game was nice.
I guess, man. Whatever.
Oh, and Tina Marie.
I don't even know.
Whatever.
I don't know who that is.
You know Tina Marie? Oh,
The
God.
singer, man?
The singer.
She got a sex. She like
You ain't seen
old,
it? Bro.
like the old Tina Marie.
Tiana, no, not the white chick. Tiana Marie, the chick, the black chick. She did like reality TV too. Like she was a singer. 50 Cent sued her.
Oh, I know who you talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, hers.
She got busy too.
That nigga, that was a minute. She didn't even like fuck for real. Oh, you know what? She did. She did, dude.
Nigga.
She didn't fuck, but she did.
The head game was nice. Head game was
And
So you don't like head? That's
definitely
like you
the
don't
best. But she had the best celebrity cum shot though. So
She had to come. Damn, did I miss that?
it came on face and shit. It was like very professional.
Oh shit, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it was very professional.
I think I was
gave
done
her props
before
for
then.
that. Yeah. She got much respect for that for me.
That's a real porn star. You take the shit to the face. Like,
Hey, you know.
can't hate on that.
Nah, but I think all right, that's about it with Pete and them. I was just mad at them. Don't be fucking. Oh man,
Hey, I don't.
Kanye gotta
I,
you gotta see that motherfucker, man.
I feel like I understand Pete a little more after that.
I mean, of course we understand Pete, but it's Kanye you doing it too, man.
So you know what Pete should have did? He should have went on this.
Should have just fucked Kim and shut the fuck up. That's what he should have did.
He should have went on Love Is Blind. So this is the show I've been watching, right? And this show is fucking utterly, unbelievably ridiculous.
I heard about
And
it.
I
I
can't turn
haven't
it
watched
off,
it,
bro.
but I heard about it.
I know I'm late. I know this.
Specifically, the dude. Oh, I can't think of his name.
Shake.
Shake.
Shake is
Yeah.
a dickhead of the year, nigga.
Just
This
like-
nigga Shake.
All I know is I don't know the show. All I know is everybody hate this nigga.
Bro,
He's the
Let me
worst.
say about this nigga Shake. so this is the premise of the show. The premise of the show is you take, I don't know how many people they really put in the little situation, but let's say 10 to 15 people. They put them all in this house. They separate the men and the women, and the only thing they can communicate with is like basically a wall. So you can't see who you communicate with. You communicate with them. Love is blind. So they put 15 people. You don't know what they look like. You know their nationalities, whatever. And then if the person fall in love with all of these different conversations over like a 14-day period, they propose to get married, and they get married. So at first I'm thinking like, this is some
Why they
fuck
gotta
shit.
get married, though?
Because that's what they
can't
are
just
there
start
for. They all looking
dating?
for love.
Well,
They're looking for love, and they want to be married. So if you find somebody you fall in love with, you marry them, right? First, I'm thinking this shit don't make sense
because all the dudes is on there, and no dude is talking about. I just really want to get married.
all of them do though, bro. That's the crazy part. Well, most of them except Shake.
Nah, Shake is the realest one.
Shake was on
Shake
some
is the
real
one
nigga
being
shit.
like, man, I ain't lying for
Nigga,
y'all,
Shake
man.
wanted some box. Shake was on the whole thing to get some pussy, and then he picked.
Maybe I should watch this.
You
show.
should watch this shit. So he ended up picking this Indian chick. Now Shake don't fuck with Indian bitches. He fuck with white chicks. But he like, no, I'm gonna fuck with this little Indian little thing.
What is Shake?
He Indian.
Okay.
This is the crazy part. So he picked the Indian chick, right? Indian girl, the sweetest girl in the world.
I weirdly get that. Well, I'll get back to
He
it.
picked
but-
the. I guess you can't bring a white chick home to your Indian family. He picked the Indian chick.
Well, you say he don't fuck with Indian
He
chicks.
don't. So this would
That's
surprise
what
his
I'm
family. Like,
pretty
oh my
sure
God,
why.
Shake brought home an Indian girl, right? She's sweet, she nice. She just like, she's like the most bubbly, like nice Asian girl. And Shake like, this bitch ugly.
he like in the confessional though, right?
Yeah, but his energy towards her was literally he ain't never fucked a bitch. She was trying to fuck on
So
Shake.
why
Shake
would
like, I ain't
why did he choose her?
Because he fell in love with her personality. Really, he didn't though. Shake was out there hustling the whole shit. Shake a real nigga. But it's like, the whole fucking concept made me think, bro. Craig, if you didn't see a chick in this situation, right, love is blind. Do you
He knew she was Indian before he chose
He knew
her?
she was Indian. Okay,
Well,
so I'm finna put you in a situation now. Because this fucking shit just was fucking mind-boggling to me. Right? Craig, do you think if I put you in the house for 14 days, right, is 15 women in this house, you can talk to these women, right? You don't know what none of these women look like. Could you talk to a woman over this 14-day period and fall deeply, madly in love and say, hey, I want to marry you?
Never.
Never?
Never.
You don't
Now,
think-
as soon as you said deeply, deeply in love, marriage, that's when I was out. When you say like, when you think you start to love, you want to see where this go, all of that is possible.
Okay,
Hell
hold
yeah.
on. So this is another caveat,
man,
right?
oh, hell
Another
no.
caveat. There's no cell phones, no TVs. Only thing you can do in this 14 days is potentially talk to this other person. So if you take
Just
that,
one of them, you don't even
you
get
can
to
talk
go
to
between
14
the
people,
other
but
14
of course
of them?
you meet a motherfucker, you might know right away, like I ain't fucking with this motherfucker. I don't like them. So it's like you might find one person that you really be fucking with, and you talking to this one person for like 13 days in a row, all time, right? Do you think it's possible for you to be like, damn, this chick is the one? Like I'm really feeling her.
Do I think it's possible for humans? Do I think it's possible for a man? Yeah, it is.
Okay, for
Do I
you.
think it's possible for me? Hell no.
Okay, so why not?
Because
you don't
I
think
know-
love is blind, Craig? You don't think you can fall in love with somebody just
Yeah,
off
I
their
do.
camera?
I do think you could fall in love. I think you could start. I don't want to say fall in love. I don't like to say that. Why would you want to fall in anything? You want to
You
be
like to
in.
fall in some pussy.
I like to be in. I would like to be in love. I would like to be in some pussy.
Okay, so would you like? So you feel it's possible to be in love?
It's possible to love that person and then pursue after the fact when y'all really get into real life and what real life is like, a relationship that may lead to being
Okay,
in love.
so this is the-
that's
this is
my thought. I
this
would
is the
know
great
this whole
part.
thing in my mind. I would know this whole thing is contingent on when we get out of here what the real life is like. That's my thinking.
this is the
so
great
I would
part.
I would always have a guard up, being like, oh, this person cool as fuck. I don't even want to talk to none of these other
All
women.
right, so this is why people hate Shake, right? Because part of the show is once you find this person, they call them pods, so you can just talk to the room. So once you say like, yo, I'm feeling her, like I can see myself fucking with her, right? Then you actually get to physically meet them, right? And then from there, y'all go on a vacation to like Hawaii or some shit for like a whole weekend.
And y'all can see each other now.
Yeah, y'all with each other. You can fuck, you can do whatever you want to do. Now, keep in mind, you've been talking to this motherfucker for fucking 12, 13, 14 hours a day for fucking 13 days.
Wait a minute. Like, okay. On the show, I'm in a room chilling. You say I don't got no internet, no TV, no nothing?
Nothing. Only thing you can do is communicate with the other fellas there. Outside of that, you go talk to one of the females.
But I can leave and go talk to my niggas, though. And like,
Yeah, they got like a whole room.
I mean,
like
we
a room
can,
of
can
niggas.
we like, what do we do? It's like pool, basketball.
Nah, you just sitting around with a bunch of niggas. Or you can go talk to the females.
So I can go to this on some like, you just seen that jailbird shit where they talking through the toilet? It's pretty much like that.
Talking through a toilet?
On Netflix, Jailbirds, you never seen that series?
Nigga, hell, what?
Oh, you gotta watch Jailbirds, bro. It's like it's like a city jail, and there's men and women, and the men talk to the girls through the toilet because they in the same building. They talk through the plumbing, they empty the water
I
out.
swear, niggas
They
in
put a
jail is the
little
most
thing.
real. God damn.
Hey, and they be real relationships. Like they'll get a cell moved, and that's just his new girlfriend now because that's the girl in the cell. And then the girl would get
So,
mad at her,
whoever the
like you
girlfriend
talking
is
to my
talking to the
nigga
toilet."
in that cell down there. And then they really fight over this nigga, and that nigga be thinking he got bitches because. It's a real thing, but that's basically what this Love Is Blind
That
shit
shit is
is.
crazy. That
But
shit
that's
wild.
basically what this Love Is Blind shit is because I can go out here with a bunch of niggas. Jail might be better. Them niggas got TV and chess.
Well, they ain't got no TV, so you can. I think they might have had a pool table.
Like they
Maybe.
gotta be at like
They
let me
might
play
have- they had
basketball,
liquor,
play
though.
pool,
They
because
had
this gonna be.
drinks.
I'ma argue with this chick. Like she's gonna get on my nerve. 14 hours.
But it's
You
the
ain't
thing.
never talked to a
Some-
girl 14 hours.
I haven't.
Broken up and not argued.
I have. I have.
I'm sure you have, but I'm just saying.
Like me and her don't argue. Like I could be around her 14 hours an hour.
But like that's a rare thing.
That's rare as fuck because
women don't know how rare that is.
I can't be around a bitch more than like 4 or 5 hours before she say something that's gonna irritate the shit out of me. I'd be like, yo, bitch, like you really working my fucking.
And it's like you gotta. They don't understand that the love comes from like I don't even address the shit that irritates the shit out of me about you. I just let that shit go.
Bro, that's now that you know what that is, Craig.
I could never never measure my love that way, but that's how I measure my love.
That's older us. You know what I realized? I realized that's when men mature. One of the things we learn is when you do some shit that irritate me, we like, do I really need to say something or can I just be like, whatever? I don't even want to call.
Hey, I shout out to Patrice for that, man. You don't get mad at fish for swimming or birds for flying, man. Yeah, it's just what happens. Like that's what's gonna happen. And I'm sure I always say this because when you speak like that, motherfuckers be like, I'm sure it's the other way. I don't walk around thinking I'm perfect. You don't think I walk around knowing I irritate some shit, irritate the shit out of her, and she just be like, you know what? I ain't gonna trip on that.
And I feel like that's what love is. Love is when the motherfucker might work on your nerves. You just be like, you know what, babe? Like whatever. Like when I was talking with my homeboy, he's like, yeah, one of my homegirls listens to the podcast. She said you say bitch a lot, and I'm like, she shouldn't. Look,
you be having me say it. You make me feel comfortable saying it.
You should say it, but listen, because I be saying
it feels good.
It's not a bitch and a woman is not the same. When I'm talking about my Quis stories, I'm talking about bitches. I'm not talking about. I would never disrespect a woman and say,
but you know, yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean, like. I feel like women are to be held to a higher standard. And I feel like bitches are bitches, right? I even feel like, so it's like, even like my quisism on hoes. I feel it's 3 different types of hoes. And I don't believe in the concept that a hoe can't be a housewife. I feel like the best housewives are hoes.
I feel like the best housewives used to be hoes.
Exactly. That's one of the forms of hoes. You have current hoes, former hoes, and waiting to be hoes. Exactly. What you don't want to do is if you meet a bitch and she be like, I've never had a whole stage, bro, she gonna cheat on you, nigga. She definitely gonna suck your brother's dick in the back of his car.
Oh,
you have to
not your brother.
Bro, them bitches be foul.
At this point, I'm blaming my brother.
You can't blame your brother. You don't want to wife up a hoe that didn't know she wanted to be a hoe.
Nah, you
gotta get the hoe that's already been a hoe. She's had all her hoe.
Your brother gotta know not to fall for your hoe.
Your brother is a nigga. Niggas gonna fuck your hoe. If your hoe willing,
he gotta tell me first.
He not gonna tell you. He gonna take you after.
Nah, he gotta be like, hey, bruh, I don't think that's the one for you. She was giving me rhythm. And then when you don't believe him, he'd be like, all right, watch. That's how your brother's supposed to do it. Bro, he's supposed to let you know before. He can't tell you that shit after.
That's if you have a good brother. Yo, a good brother gonna be like, hey, bro, like, yo, I'm telling you now, your girl coming at me. You know, talk to your girl. I don't want to do nothing crazy, right? But the average nigga.
You sound like you said that shit before.
I've never, nah, bro. Okay,
I don't want to do nothing crazy.
Look, I never fuck with my niggas' girls. It just ain't who I am, right? But I did have like a whole relationship with one of my homie's sister before, and it was awkward because like I really liked her, but it was like I never met her. Like I ain't grow up with her. It's like I met my bro and we was grown. So people I had started, oh yeah, this is my sister. So I'm like, okay, like whatever, like she's just another woman. Then I met her and we had like chemistry, and it was like, damn, I kind of would fuck your sister, but that's my bro.
Don't that suck? Like when you meet like your sister cool as fuck, bro. Like
it can't even have a conversation. You can't even be like, man, I'm really fucking with your sister because
he ain't gonna understand that like she with the shits like I'm with the shits. She was aggressive. You be on some like, man, if you fuck with my sister, y'all better be together. Like, she don't want me, nigga.
Bro, she
don't want me like that.
Had a situation.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she just trying to explore and live life.
It's the crazy shit. It's like when I was meeting her though, like it was like we both knew it shouldn't happen. But it was like,
anyways.
It's
don't
like,
get me to talk about women I shouldn't have fucked.
You should totally talk about women.
Nah,
I'm gonna get the. We gotta talk about shit after the podcast. I got an idea for the Craig and Quis stories.
All right,
I got an idea, and the people gonna love it if we can.
All right, we'll
discuss that.
We ain't gonna like
because I know I told you I know Craig got these funny ratchet ass stories too. He don't even know they ratchet. You know why Craig don't know they even ratchet.
Sure, I know they. That's why I don't want to tell him.
Look. My idea is to be able to make you tell the stories and you'll feel comfortable.
All right, for sure. We'll talk about it. For sure. Oh, shit. I'll tell you about a situation I was thinking about recently, man.
Let's do it.
about women gaslighting because they be doing this shit. Motherfuckers don't like to call them out on it, but
I totally call women out on
this type of shit, right? It was a situation, I'm chilling, let's just say you like women be doing shit, and then when you say they doing it or call them out, they just move the fucking goalpost, and now they make it seem like you fucking wilding. Like motherfucker be doing some shit, you be chilling there, then they'll be moving around, and you get like bothered or some shit, or you start moving some shit around. Make some space for you now. Like, let me get away.
Oh, I know exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then they be like, well, damn, what was... Because you was, like, moving and shit. I was just moving to get out of... No, you wasn't just moving to get out of the way. Bro, you was moving, but way before that.
A woman will create an argument that wasn't even an argument. Like, they would
move the fucking goal to win the argument.
Like, they'll create the argument. Then when they realize, like, oh, shit, this shit ain't going how I want it to go, then they'll move the goalpost in order to try to win the argument. It's like, that ain't what we talking about. And then they'll flip it to something else. Like, what are you talking about? You're not even listening. They're like, no, I'm listening perfectly fine. Like,
that's
that
the
shit
thing.
Is not what
like,
we discussing.
And I always fall for it because I be in the mix of like emotions and then the mix of, but I'm right though. And then when they do some other shit, now I got to argue about that when I was just right about this without the acknowledgement that I was right about this or that we moved on to a new thing. It's like it's not cool. And I get them doing the other podcast with Nicole. Oh my God, bro.
One day, bro, she gonna feature, right?
Moving some shit overboard.
So I listened to y'all last podcast, right? So I seen. Let me check out, Irreconcilable Differences. Check out that podcast, everybody. It's a dope podcast. So I listened to it. So I say, first thing I thought was like, damn, why is her voice so sexy? Like she sound like she finna like if you listen to her voice, you finna just bust a nut just like off top. Like she come on like, hello everybody, it's Nikki. You like, oh God. Like, why is she sounding so sexy? But like,
from a motherfucker who be looking at her like as I mean, like whatever, man. You don't even know.
Oh, I'm sure she's crazy.
Don't fucking sound like that at all.
Listen, but it's the fuck. So like, I got homegirls like that. Like if you see someone,
now shout out to her. That's listen.
No, she sound cool. Yeah. But sound like if I see like some of my female friends, right? If you see them, you be like, damn, she fine as fuck. But I know so much shit about them. I don't look at them. I be like, bro, you do not want that problem in your life. Like she crazy as fuck. So like I'm listening to the podcast. So I'm like, yo, this is a good conversation. But I'm like, oh, they so need me on this. Like one day she got to come and visit it on our podcast.
You can definitely, and then vice versa. You can definitely guest on there, of course, man.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna pull up one day because I'm gonna challenge her on some shit. Because I'm like, oh, she needs that Quis challenge on some of these things she's saying. Because I don't believe Nicole. Shout out to Nicole. She probably said, I don't believe you, Nicole. I don't feel like some of that shit you saying you even believe, and I don't feel Craig pressed you enough on it. So one day,
bro, I've been knowing her damn near. I want to say damn 10 years, if not more than that. Almost as long as I've been knowing you. Mm-hmm. She believe all that shit.
We're gonna have an interview. I'm impressed on some of it. I want to make her
that's
have.
For real.
I want to make her have an opinion. So one thing I like to do when I talk to my female friends, I force them to have an opinion, right? Because I don't feel like women are really forced to have a real opinion on a lot of things, right? Women will have an opinion, but then when you like question them on it and you make them explain it, bro, they don't be having shit. Like they'll literally have nothing to really.
Well, that's because it's mostly
emotions.
Most of their opinions is based off feelings, and a lot of feelings happen in the moment. So whatever they feeling in the moment is what their opinion is based in the moment. It don't make their opinion wrong or not valid.
It does.
It just makes it how they feel right now. You just have to understand that that's how they feel right now, and they may feel different later.
What have I told you multiple times? Fuck your feelings. I don't care how you feel. I don't care if that shit don't have any logic to it. Fuck your. So you can feel how you want to feel. You gotta
learn to let logic go, bro. Nope. When you like talking like that's one thing that's not gonna. It'll make all your stresses go away. Nope. I promise you.
I don't be stressed. I just can't respect the opinion unless you have some kind of logic behind it. Even if I don't agree with the logic, it got to be something there. Because if it's not,
the logic is motherfucker. This how I feel right now.
That ain't no logic. How they feel. Shout out to Nicole though.
I just understand that that's the logic, so I don't waste time like arguing. I'm like, okay, this how you feel right now.
Me there. I'm gonna challenge her. Okay,
talk later on a different time.
Make that logic make sense. If they can make it make sense, I'll let. Even if I'm a freak,
I mean,
I'll
yeah,
let it fly.
for content and stuff when it's
for content,
funny
it'll
all
be
day,
fun.
we'll do
It'll
that.
be
But
fun.
on some real life shit, I ain't got time for that, bro.
Real
Like,
life, I just let a motherfucker live. I'll be like, whatever.
I ain't got time
But
for
listen
that
to
shit.
the podcast, I'm like, oh, she needs me to. Shout out to Nikki though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a good episode. It was enjoyable to watch. She seemed like a nice girl.
Yeah,
man. I just want to be like.
I don't know. I like it, bro. I like
It's
it.
a good
The difference
conversation.
hollering at and I don't know. I be feeling like she do make me feel old though. But anyway,
Yeah, she young. How old is she? She young?
she younger than me, so yeah.
Oh, that's yeah.
I'm old,
One
bro.
day-
all of the women that's like friends of mine is just like younger than me that I try to like tell shit. Be like, hey, this is what it's going. This is why he do the blah blah blah. And they don't listen.
They're women. They never listen. I've had a
They
conversation.
be on shit or later on.
I had a
Oh, you was
conversation
right
with
about
her and one of her friends that come eventually guest hosts on the podcast when they both got an off day on a Monday. They gonna come through and we gonna have the women on the because you know I don't want people thinking I'm a womanizer and they thinking like Quis is just I'm a gentleman. I am a nice guy.
Oh yeah, no, I think I seen a situation where it was like at least 4 motherfuckers in here. You already know we got the bigger room in there, so yeah.
We gonna bring everybody in and we gonna have a battle with the sexes, right? But I'm bringing 2 women who will be honest. Yeah. I'm not bringing these women who gonna gaslight us, who's gonna act like, you know.
Yeah, we'll build up when we get to a point where motherfuckers want to hear about an hour 30 of us, and then we'll make that one of the big shows.
We gonna make that happen
Because that'll be a while, and trust me, I'm sure it's way more than an hour 30 that we can sit here and go back and forth and argue about.
Easy.
But what was before I get into because I ain't got shit but silly shit left, bro. I ain't got
silly shit it out. Fuck it. We are, you know, we've been shooting this shit for a minute before we even hit the mics on. So you know, we
know, right? We was talking rap before. I don't want to get into a whole.
Get to the rap. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna put this on actual cam, right? We can discuss this shit on the podcast so everybody can hear this, right? I'm gonna give an unpopular opinion. We might have to make this a clip for the tube. So, cause I don't know. I feel this way, right?
All right.
So this week we had a lot of good dope music that dropped. That came out, some of it doper than others. We had the Baby and Young Boy drop an album. We had Dirk drop an album. We had Slaughter quarter. Well, not even a quarter. What the fuck is that? They like 50 cent.
What?
Of the Slaughter.
Oh yeah, it was
50 cent of the half of the Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
So we had a bunch of albums drop, right? So I was listening to everything, and I was listening to the Slaughterhouse album, right? And I know Craig is a very big avid Joe Budden's fan. From music to podcasting, and one of the things me and Craig bonded on, look, a little fun fact, is Joe Budden's music. We both bonded over.
Damn,
mood
I
music.
forgot that, bro.
That's what we bonded over, bro. We was talking about mood music, and we bonded over mood music.
And look at us now doing a podcast right now. Shout out to Joe Budden, man.
One of our first things we bonded over was Joe Budden.
Fucking first album, 10 minutes and all that shit.
10 minutes and all that shit. Absolutely. So we both Joe Budden
chopping
fans,
it up
right?
that game crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So like. The album comes out. I listen to it. As big of a Joe Budden fan I am, it's one thing I took from this Slaughterhouse album, and it was simply Crooked I is lyrically a top 10 rapper.
And look,
debate me on it.
Look, I'm not gonna. I can't argue against you putting Crooked I in your top 10 because that's not a bad rapper to have in your top 10. A very qualified lyricist.
Super qualified.
You almost don't even. You call him an MC out of respect because he might want to be called an MC, but lyricist though.
Lyricist.
Crooked I's a
lyricist.
lyricist.
I ain't saying he make the best songs.
In your top 10. Right.
Top 10 lyricist Crooked I.
I don't top 20 to me. Mainly, and I'm not gonna. It might be a little bit of Joe bias. Like, first of all,
you gotta listen to this project.
I'm not just.
But next week, listen to
it's
this
fresh
project
because I feel like I can name 10.
Name 10 rappers better than Crooked I. You give a hot beat. Everybody just give you 16 bars. 10 rappers better than Crooked I.
Stipulations, man.
Do it. You can't do it. I promise you can't do it. I'll argue. If you give one,
I'm not finna sit here and try to name 10 right now. But Eminem, Black Thought come to me off the top.
2. Okay.
It's hard. I'm not finna sit and waste time trying to think of 8 more.
You can't think of 3 more. 3 more.
I can't.
3 more. 3 more.
Andre 3000, nigga.
Nigga.
Everybody throw when they ain't got nothing else, they throw him out. Nigga ain't got a solo album or nothing. But you can't argue against him.
Bro, you can't, nigga. It's like sacrilegious to be like, nigga, Andre. It's like you could just say Andre 3000. Niggas like, okay, I give you Andre. That shit is the cheat code. That don't count.
It really is.
It's literally a cheat code. Me and my bro do this shit all the time. We get to our top lyrics and he be like,
because that's like a hard one. Crooked Eye is a hard one to beat. So it's just, I'm not even going to debate you on that. It was a bigger take that you had earlier that you said that was wild to me.
What was the bigger? I mean, I told you.
When I brought up Black Thought, and then you brought up Papoose is in your top
Papoose
three.
is in. Okay, look.
Ahead of Black Thought.
Bro, I don't.
That's a ridiculous take to me.
Okay, we just going.
Much respect to Papoose.
We just going lyrically, right? Lyrically. I don't care. Y'all can debate. I will debate this shit. I will go through songs and give you 16 bars, verse by verse, right? Papoose, lyrically, I feel it's a top 3 hip-hop artist of all time. That's just how I feel.
Wow, bro. That's even harder than the first take. Hip-hop artist of all. So he up there.
Lyrically.
So Pac, Biggie, Papoose.
Lyrically? We're not fucking with Papoose, bro. Lyrically. We're not talking about the song.
Oh, yeah, lyrically.
I'm just saying, I mean lyrically. I don't mean, okay.
Lyrically,
let me take that
Tupac
back.
might not be fucking with Papoose.
I don't mean the hip-hop artist.
I'm not going to give Biggie
say
lyrically
artistic.
because I'm going to still extend the Biggie had growth. And if he
Biggie, one
would
of my
have,
favorites of all time.
like, if he would have been, he probably could be up
Absolutely.
there lyrically. Tupac, though, was kind of set in his ways, and he was great for a whole nother host of reasons. Yeah. Tupac is my favorite rapper. I chose him in the Biggie War in the West Coast, East Coast, even though I never been to Cali.
I hated Pac
I don't want
until
people
everybody
attacking
died.
me for my Tupac take, but Tupac, let's be real, you know? I remember when I argued this, like the lyrical shit. I was actually on Tupac's side back then because in high school, I was just back against. We got to talk about the Yung Berg story too, but I was back in.
Talk about the Yung Berg story.
And I was back in high school and we was arguing about Tupac and Biggie, so I was just Tupac all day, no matter what. But I remember motherfuckers was roasting Tupac and like lyricism and shit, and they was like, "What he?"
He rhymed everything with Hennessy and Enemy.
And
Everything,
somebody,
nigga.
one of Tupac like fans, I said, like some of the metaphors, they was arguing metaphors, and he said, so intricate that you could kiss every single bitch that I'm with. And he was like, he said something like highly flammable like gas stations. And then I was like, flammable like gas stations. Jeez, you could have came up with something better than that. If you're gonna defend him against Biggie, bro, I mean,
You can't.
flammable.
Now look,
I know it's the '90s, but
now
still.
look, to be fair, and Biggie one of my favorites. When that nigga was like, "You look so good, I sucking your daddy dick,"
Oh,
I
nah.
was like,
I never seen.
Big, you wild. I
never seen a girl that
bad.
pretty. I never had head that good. I never had a pussy that great. I've
I've
had
some good pussy yesterday.
I would
And
like
that
to think
shit
so. I would like to
was
think I
not making
have.
me suck on no daddy dick. I was not sucking on daddy
Not a
dicks.
thought.
Not even a thought.
I'll take it a step less. I never seen a girl good enough to be like, oh, I want to drink her bath water. Ugh.
I might have seen a bitch. Like, bro, this bitch was so bad. I would sip that shit with a straw, nigga.
I'm good, man.
I ain't gonna hug with a motherfucking straw.
See, I was never like I wasn't never no fly nigga. So the prettier the woman was, the more I thought this shit never want me. I ain't wasting my time. Like
at
I
one
never
point-
looked at him like that.
Hey, at one point, bro, I had some. Like,
I used to think like, why if you look so good, why you ain't on TV?
I just used to feel
Why you in the
like-
same spot that
it
I
made
am
me-
in real life?
It made me arrogant. I used to be like, damn, this bitch is totally out my league. I'm just that nigga. Like, I used to feel good about myself because it's like I knew I didn't deserve that bitch. So the first thing I would do when I would get like a bitch that I felt like was way too bad for me is I tried to instantly fuck him. Because I feel like once you fuck the chick, she gotta somewhat like respect you to a certain, like she can't just hold you. It's like, bitch, I had your pussy already.
No,
you
she
can't
don't.
just hold me. So I was
In our mind, we be thinking like we already won, but
hell, they
shit
don't care.
mean-
They don't mean
nothing.
shit. Like that bitch don't get no fucking about shit.
Nothing.
I done
Don't
fuck hella
mean
bitches that
nothing,
like
boy.
they with somebody.
It
else,
only
they think
means
about
something
me.
to our small ass ego and little ass mind, boy. They be moving on, being great.
Quick. Hey, they worse. I told. See, hold on. What we on episode 10, right?
Yeah.
You see how slowly I'm getting Craig to realize how women is more savage. If y'all go back to episode 1 and 2, he was wanting to bait me on this shit. Now he like, yo, these bitches don't give a fuck. I told you, bro.
Nah, they don't.
And hold on, just for women, I'm not talking about you, not you women who's going to work and
Nah,
handling your
queens be
business.
giving a fuck.
Queens are different, y'all. We love you, queens. Even the former host, that's queens. We love you all.
Yeah, you know, my mama a
But
queen.
these bitches,
I know you don't think my mama a bitch.
No, your mother's a queen. I don't know your mother that well, but your mother's a queen.
Yeah.
She raised your ignorant ass.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I brought it up. I'll tell you the Yung Berg story, right? Because I never told you, right?
Yeah,
Yung Berg,
shout
out to Yung Berg, shout out to Hitmaker. He was Yung Berg back then. He was actually he fucking government Googleable, right? It shouldn't be bad to say. I went to high school for about 3 to 6 months at Hales Franciscan all boys school. I forget what year, freshman or sophomore, because I transferred sophomore year to go to Inglewood. Shout out to Inglewood, that's where I graduated from. Gang, tough 63rd and Stewart Public School. Anyway.
You know the crazy shit on 63rd? I just remember King Von saying, I'm not from 63rd. That's all I think about when I hear 63rd.
And no, that's fucked up because I am from 63rd. I'm from 62nd, actually.
But I fuck with Duck, too. Like, that's the crazy part about that whole beat, because I actually like both of their music. Like,
everybody does. So, hey, shout out to NBA, Young Boy, and
I ain't no Young Boy
Dirk.
fan. But I love his fucked
What's
up
crazy about it?
Because I fuck with Dirk and
the new
Dirk,
shit that
Duck
Young Boy put out. I hit play on YouTube to see what he say. Never been a Young Boy fan, but it's like, is he dissing Dirk?
He dissed the fuck out. I heard,
and I'm sure he get a bunch of views off of. Is this gonna be a song dissing Dirk? And then that's the money play. But anyway, that's all another thing. Yeah. Back to Yung Berg. Yung Berg, I went to school with in. I knew him. He was Christian Wood when he went to Hales with us, all boys school. Like I say, a dude named Diaz was kind of a popular kid or whatever. I was just a rapper kid who people knew, fucking nerd ass dude. Sat at the table, discussed rap, argued rap with my other rap nerd friends, and I rapped but was too like shy to be like, oh, I'm that rapper guy. But motherfuckers knew I put pen to paper, right?
This just made me think of something. I'm gonna say after this story.
All right, I'll make it quick. Yeah. Yung Berg,
take his time.
Yung Berg came through there, and he was Diaz like the popular dude, right in our grade. Yung Berg come through there. I'm talking about my mans came through fly, fresh as fuck. We had to wear uniform. Some reason his khakis and red sweater looked fresher than everybody else's. I don't know why. He had a fucking chain on, like a little silver chain with the little C on it and shit. I was like, man, I want that shit. My name Craig, man. Oh, I'll be fly as fuck. I was always jealous of the popular niggas. I was like, man, I want to be that nigga, man.
Yeah.
When I was in like 6th, 7th, 8th grade and shit. But anyway, he came through there like fresh as fuck. Diaz a little jealous and shit, you know what I'm saying? So he like talking shit or whatever, trying to make fun of him because he like the new kid, but he came through there with like some swag a little bit. So motherfuckers kind of left him alone, except Diaz, a bully motherfucker, because he a little short dude, a little Napoleon complex a little bit. They get in, not into it, but, you know, little water words, talking shit. It's established that these two motherfuckers don't like each other. Christian Ward is a rapper. He was that nigga that I should have been ego-wise. Nigga, I rap. I don't need this fucking school. I was signed to DMX. Look at me. I'm in the source. You see that picture right there, that group with Bell Biv DeVoe and them, all those kids? That's me right there.
So that's the other...
Legit shit. He was really in the fucking source, and he actually...
That was a big thing back in the day.
Bruh,
you getting the source, bro?
He was fucking with Bell Biv DeVoe and them. He was really on this music shit back then, took that shit serious, and that's what he knew his life was going to be. And he wasn't fucking with school like that, which is why he was only there 3-6 months. Parents ain't finna be paying for you to go to fucking, this is a Catholic school. We ain't finna be paying for you to go here. And then the rest of his story I heard later listening to him, went to boarding school, some other shit or whatever, right? And then end up being Hitmaker now. But at that time, he ended up getting into it word-wise. Not no fights or nothing, but just like, nigga, I ain't finna be taking your shit with Diaz. I don't know if he made a rap about him or whatever, freestyled about him or something, but word got around that this nigga dissed the shit out of Diaz and the rap or something, and Diaz didn't like that shit. So
this the bully nigga, right?
Yeah, but he didn't know how to rap. Yeah. So he came to me.
He know how to whoop your ass.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he came to me, bully the rap out of me. Hey, little nigga, write me a rap.
You wrote the bully nigga a rap to battle fucking Yung Berg?
I did.
That's a ghostwriting story for the fucking books, nigga. I didn't ghostwrote before, but I ain't never ghostwrote a nigga a rap to battle another nigga.
I ghostwrote a rap and shit. I put some shit together, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could remember this shit.
I wish you could.
I just remember the story. Shout out to Robert Boyd. If you ever listen, you could verify it. Fucking Victor, if you was there.
You always think I'm lying about my stories. I feel you.
That's what I'm saying, these names. Victor was there. Robert was there. Those is my niggas that I sat at the lunch table with. But anyway, I wrote the rap for him and shit. He definitely lost because he couldn't rap, so he delivered it terribly. And I ain't gonna lie, it was probably not the best rap compared to this nigga who was just rapping with fucking DMX and Michael Bivins. But
didn't work out that well.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, I wrote a rap for that nigga. He got dissed and shit. And a couple months later, the nigga left and fucking Diaz was back on top. It was like jail, so it was fine.
You know what's crazy? I just thought about this shit as you was telling me the story, right? About the Yung Berg shit, right? You know who inspired me to be a rapper when I was younger? More than anybody else, more than the Jay-Z, more than the X, more than any of these rappers I used to listen to, right? It was a nigga named Craig.
Oh shit!
Real shit. It was I don't know this nigga last name at all. It was a nigga named Craig. Anybody remember this shit from Saginaw High back in the day? It was a nigga named Craig. He's a little dark skinned nigga. He has like bald head, and he used to be in the fucking gym battling niggas. Nigga was dead nice. Like the nigga was nice, bro. Like he used to be freestyling all top, no rage. Like niggas be freestyling. So I used to be like, yo, this ugly nigga. He was ugly ass nigga. Like, yo, this ugly nigga nice as fuck. We used to be on the bus. He was always battling. I'm like, yo, this nigga so nice, and he just be freestyling. So I'm like, yo, how do I get that? So like, I used to like challenge myself to freestyle because in my mind, one day I gotta battle him. I can't feel like I'm nice until I battle Craig. Like one day I gotta battle him. So it was one day on the motherfucking school bus. He just running through niggas as usual because, you know, Craig was a nice nigga. Like, he was running through these niggas. I never
said none of that.
He was running through niggas like Craig was nice. So, like, one day, he was like, nobody else. Like, and I was just like, I'm finna stop.
Wait, this nigga asked for people? Like, he was
running. Bro, the nigga was running. I can't remember this nigga. If this nigga
I'm not stepping up to that nigga.
Shout out to this nigga Craig. Like, I don't remember what this nigga last name was. I don't know. His nigga name was Craig. He had to stay on, like, 21st. Like, he didn't know what I'm talking about if he had heard the shit. So one day, it was nobody from the battle. So I figured, like, I had been writing this shit. I'm like, I'm finna battle this nigga Craig. Like, I'm finna get this nigga today, right? I feel good in myself. I'm confident. So we on the bus. I'm like, I'll battle you. And I had never rapped in front of anybody. So all the people who I fuck with, they like, I ain't no Quis rap. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm finna get this nigga. I'm nice.
Yeah.
I ain't get that nigga.
Yeah, I bet, man. Went up against a fucking certified vet.
Bro, that nigga fucked me up bad.
I can just imagine. You went in there with your little written bars talking about shit you got in your room and shit.
A lot of shit I didn't have. I was lying. I had all kind of Lexus and shit. I was lying. I'm like, oh my God. 14. That shit was terrible.
He started talking about the shit you had on that day.
And I was a bum. So he like killing me, bro. This nigga waxed my... Craig fucked me up.
That nigga started talking about the hole you had in your sock. You didn't take your shoe off. Bro, you like, how the fuck you know, nigga?
It was all real shit. Like, this nigga Craig was killing me. And I am shit to say back. And I'm like, God damn. I thought I was nice. And Craig embarrassed me on the bus.
Yeah, bro.
But that was the slowest walk home I ever did.
That's why I didn't challenge niggas,
it
man.
It took like 2 hours to walk home. I was just like, God damn, Craig.
Man, bro, I'm telling you. I know. I've seen that shit happen too many times. I can't never be that nigga. Bro, I always was. Maybe that's a fuck up though. I was to put too much caution to the wind. I was always like, if I'm I know I could beat a nigga before I be like, all right, I'm a challenger. If a nigga on my level or I can't beat him, I just be that nigga friend. Man.
I was feeling myself. I had been writing a little bit. This like I definitely wasn't like how I am now. Like now I feel like you give me any nigga, and like you give me some time to write.
I'm talking high school days, bro. It's a totally different story.
So it's
now.
like shit. And I thought I was nice. Bro, that nigga waxed my motherfucking
If I was
ass.
This nice in high school at rapping, oh my God,
I'd have wiped the floor.
I'd have walked every lunch period. I'd have walked in and look at this fat motherfucker right here. Like, I'd have been roasting everybody rapping, bro. They'd have hated me.
It's like I was telling Corey and shit. Since you that joint, so everybody, you know, I'm in the. Y'all know I'm in the midst of recording this album. I just sent one to Craig. Craig came through with a verse, nigga, fire. I expected it to be fire, right? Because I know this nigga Craig. He's an artist. So this is like not podcasting Craig. We talking about rapper Craig right now, right? I respect Craig as a rapper. So I knew, okay, I get this nigga this fire ass beat. Craig finna come on some shit. I know Craig. I know he's finna come out here with a fire ass lyrical verse, right? So what I did was I say, I'm not going to go there with him. I'm not going to go fire lyrical verse back to back with Craig because this is going to sound like you gotta pick one who has the hotter verse. I'm not doing that shit with this nigga. This nigga is a very good lyricist. I ain't doing it. So what I did was I took a different approach. I still kept bars in there. I took a different flow, different cadence, whatever. This nigga Craig, bro, he gonna come in here and spit his verse to me, and I say, you know what, motherfucker, I ought to rewrite my shit to some lyrical shit. But I'm confident in my verse, right? But this nigga dope. So what I said, I ought to say this, right?
With that, yeah.
When you a rapper, right? And there's certain niggas when you do a joint with them, you know you gonna out rap them. It's like it ain't really much thought to it. It's just like I'm on the track with him. Okay, I know my verse is gonna sound better. Like whatever.
Yeah.
See, when you with a nigga like Craig, either you gonna spend like 2.5 hours trying to write a verse because you trying to out rap him, or you gotta just try to make the song good.
Man,
and I just try to go for the song being good with a nigga.
And
like
with
Craig.
that being said, I'll give you props on that because that's the part that I always lacked as far as when I was a rapper, when I was trying to make it and shit. I don't know how to like make a song marketable. All I know is how to rap and rap the best. What's the hardest way to rap? And I'm gonna try to do that. Like lyrically, what's the best shit to
Definitely
say?
got
Like,
busy. I can't wait till that shit come. But
and then and you come in with the swag and shit. So like the shit you were saying as far as the shit like, oh man, I'm not finna go in here and try to like out lyricism them. But you got a whole nother shit that I don't got that you can fucking sell and accentuate the track with.
And I try
exactly.
I try to go into it with that mindset.
Yeah, I already told you. I ain't gonna give away the word, but I told you the rhyme scheme that you had that I was jealous of because as a lyricist, you know how hard it is to loop them fucking words together that fucking much.
I ain't gonna say the line you said, but Craig said a line, and I just like was like, oh my god, like stop, hold on, pause. Like, did you hear this nigga just say it? And it's like the rap, like the real rappers know when you in the like when you hear another nigga spitting and they say some shit, you know, like,
man,
oh, that's fire.
All right, we into rap nerdy. Like since we're talking about rap, we're in with this one. I brought this up earlier. I'll leave with it. I was listening to a lot of like, you know, the albums the albums that dropped earlier. We talked about the album that dropped Friday. We talked about earlier. Right. Dirk and all of them. I was listening to the Dirk and shit. Shout out to I think it's Fat Money now. It used to be Ty Money.
Ty Money ain't Ty Money no more.
It's Fat Money now. He went to jail, got fat, and came back.
Really?
And I just came across his fucking new YouTube or whatever, which is Fat Money, and I came across Cinco de Mayo 5, Cinco de Money 5, and Cinco de Money 6.
Whatever.
Okay. You don't know who Ty Money is then?
I know who Ty Money is, but
from
I don't
Chicago.
Know. Okay, oh, you know what? I'm thinking Ty Dollar. That's
yeah. You're right. Ty Money is a rapper from Chicago, low key, super fucking dope. I'm talking about you'll fuck with him and shit. But he got the series Cinco de Money anyway. He put that out. I've been listening to a lot of that. Okay. A lot of I don't even want to call it drill. I guess it's drill, but he could rap.
He's Chicago nigga, so
yeah, he could rap for real, like the flow and all of that. Anyway, I was listening to him, Lil Durk. Him, Dirk. Is it Lil Durk? It is Lil Durk, huh?
Lil Durk.
Oh shit! All right, him, Dirk, and like King Von and shit, and all these fucking like
Von got the album of the year. I'm sticking on that right now.
All these like little murderer kids and shit, right?
Yeah, he ain't fucking goon, but I'm.
And they had me thinking off the G Herbo line on the Von album, and just had
G Herbo. Hold on, before not to cut you off. Keep that thought. I hate G Herbo. I think G Herbo is one of the most terrible rappers in the game, right? But look, shout out to G Herbo. Let me get this nigga credit. That verse on the King Von album, fire.
It's because he stayed on beat.
He did. Stay
I hate everybody that's fucking offspring of Silk the Shocker.
Yeah.
I didn't like Silk the Shocker in the 90s.
I used to like Silk the Shocker.
I didn't like Silk the Shocker. I hated him.
I used to like him. I'm weird, but I used to like Silk.
Shit, it hurt my ears to hear you fuck up good beats like that.
Why
are you rapping this way?
Yeah, I don't know, but I used to fuck with
And Master P, tell your little brother to stay up.
Get on the beat,
You know
nigga.
how you used to plug used to play the game and used to leave the controller unplugged so your brother could play? That's what you do with Silk the Shocker in the studio. Just let him record. Just let him record. Don't put none of that shit out to us. You know? Don't do that, man. Just terrible shit. Adding them in groups and shit. And now we got all these blue faces and G Herbos running around rapping off beat.
G Herbo trash. I ain't gonna lie.
But when G Herbo raps on beat,
fire.
He great. Because I like him when he was rapping with Lil Bibby. When they had the little joint shit together.
Yeah, he had some
that
fire
fucking
Bibby
cook a nigga like some fried rice. That shit he had. I forget the song. I used to know it by heart. But anyway, that shit when they was going back and forth, him and Lil Bibby. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that what I was saying twice. So I cook a nigga like steak and rice. Oh, anyways, man.
Yo, the nigga, that shit he had on Vine shit was.
But yeah,
fire.
that verse was dope because he rapped on beat. That nigga said though, savages go to heaven. Mm-hmm. I don't think so, bro. I don't know. You know how mad I'd be if I was chilling in heaven and I see a nigga like King Von walking there. I heard. Right. So you mean to tell me it don't matter what you do? So I could have just been living reckless and I'd have got here anyway. The fuck out of here. YouTube says.
Yeah, YouTube gave Vine. Look,
I'm starting to think motherfuckers just. I mean, I don't know if this is good or not.
Allegedly,
but I'm starting to think that motherfuckers just throw the bodies on people that passed and shit to get it.
Well, that's always been the thing, niggas.
Because I mean, honestly, if I'm in that life, say I'm that nigga, I'm in that life and I'm doing shit, I'm moving around out here like that. Yeah. And then something happened to me like that, I'm probably not gonna be too mad. Hey, for the guys, throw the bodies on me. I ain't here.
If a nigga a shooter, right?
But I don't know if that's honorable. I'm not that guy. I'm not in that life. I don't understand it. I don't know if that's honorable or not. But I would. If it was me, I would understand.
I know a lot of niggas in that life, and I'm raised around niggas in that life. That's honorable in the hood, like in the streets. Like if you a shooter, right, and you did your dirt, whatever, you got all your shit under your belt. Your rep is your rep. You get popped. You know you dead to rights. You ain't getting off this shit. They got you. You there. You finna do 24, 25, whatever. You finna do that shit regardless. Them real shooters, them real like solid street niggas that really be living by this code that we taught.
And that makes sense.
They'll take the bodies. Because they know I ain't getting out regardless. I might as well eat this shit. Now, you ain't got to worry. Even if it's a body they ain't even catch, they'll eat it because it's like, now you ain't got to worry about that case. You ain't got to worry about that case. I'm going to eat that body. So
because even legally it's closed. Like a motherfucker
it's closed. They can't come back on it. They can't charge you for it later. Like, it's closed. You take the body.
Yeah.
Now, and I ain't saying this to like.
But with the dead, it's a little different though, I guess. I don't know.
To an extent. So if you die and niggas put the bodies on you, all those bodies can be they can still close the cases technically. Legally, they can close the cases. It's just harder to prove that this dead person did it because there's no dead person to say I didn't or I did. That's the one thing. But
so you're almost better off not even to be making videos, putting that shit out there because what's the point?
Because they can't.
It's not gonna stand up legally.
Is allegedly it's bodies that recently came out that they feel King Von committed. For example,
that's what I don't believe those because I'm saying I'm almost certain motherfuckers just trying to do that shit to be like, well, just to get it off of.
It's definitely a tactic that niggas use. Somebody who died did this body, so that way you ain't gotta take.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It's a thing,
I'm
man.
Having a hard time respecting that move. I don't know.
In the streets, though, it's a common thing, bro.
I just don't want to disrespect the dead in no way at all, and I don't know, but I wouldn't know.
But that's because
I don't want to know. I don't want to really like to find out.
You know, we ain't out there in that life.
I'm just saying.
But when you out there like that, bro, niggas. I mean, this is why I tell niggas. I be telling like when I talk to my little cousin and my little nephews and shit, like, bro, the street code ain't really a code. That shit will get broke when it's convenient. Niggas will, these days niggas will break that
back
shit.
Back then, motherfuckers really was doing the
2030. Yeah, niggas to do their time, whatever. But like nowadays, bro, that shit will get broke when it's convenient. And I ain't saying I ain't no street nigga, bro. I'm a nigga that grew up around niggas doing whatever. But
you know what I am?
No
I'm a nigga who understood the streets enough to know that I didn't want to be in that shit.
Real shit.
That's what it was. Because I knew that, so I can't, like, I gotta do jail. And then if it's like somebody, I'm supposed to do it if I get caught and they don't have me, but I know like somebody else and they not, so I just gotta do it.
The whole shit fucked up because it's telling you at depending on what's going on, you gotta take the consequences for another nigga's actions. And I just never was alright with that. Like I got homies that did a lot of shit, and I never say shit. Like niggas did a whole bunch of fuck shit, but it's like you ain't gonna tell me it's my obligation to take 25 for some shit this nigga did. Yeah. Now it's one thing.
All because they putting it on me.
Not even because they might not put it on you. Like in like when shit going on, they might not put it on you. It is because they can't say I did it. So what'll happen is like for example.
I know you ain't talking about we riding around and somebody get caught with a gun and they say, "Hey, you take the charge."
It could be something as simple as that, right?
Yeah, that's
a nigga. You in the car with your people, they got a strap. The police pull y'all over. The nigga say, "Yo, I'm gonna throw this strap in the middle of the seat, whatever." Police come to the car, pull everybody out, find a strap, right? 99%. I don't give a fuck what none of these niggas gonna say. This real shit. Any nigga know in the streets know I ain't lying. 99% of the time, bro, ain't nobody gonna say like that's my gun. Most times. If you got a real nigga, he might. But most niggas ain't saying that's my time. Because they know when they say that's my gun, that's about 5-6 years coming with it. They're not going to say that. So now, you got to sit there with these other niggas, and you got to say, that ain't mine, that ain't mine, that ain't mine. So now when the cops come. You can't even
be in jail. You can't let the nigga know in jail and holding like, hey, somebody fucking say whose this is. Because he going to fuck around and get me killed in jail and then say it was mine.
Yeah.
That's how we solve it.
Exactly. It's a fucked up. It's a fucked up lifestyle.
Now I got to snitch in silence, and now I'm labeled a snitch
and
because it wasn't even mine. Exactly. Because if you think I'm finna go to jail for this,
because the nigga ain't gonna admit that shit. So
I'm gonna definitely be like, "Hey, look,
him.
officer, that was Ray gun like a motherfucker. Man, all you got to do is check the goddamn."
That's why when I tell niggas all the
time, I'm glad you got that nigga off the streets. Honestly, I was scared to ride with him.
I didn't want to ride that nigga anyway.
He bullied me into the car. Actually,
when I be at the crib, bro, when I be in the sand, it's certain friends I love them to death. Like these people I grew up with, I love them. I used to be around these niggas every day, right? When I'm home though, I can't fuck with them. It's certain niggas I can fuck with, and some of them niggas used to be active, like active.
It should be fun though. Sometimes when you like be around them niggas.
But it's something though, you gotta just as you get older.
Like, oh shit, anything can happen.
You gotta like decipher.
My nigga got my back though.
You gotta decipher that shit, bro. When shit go left, it goes so fucking left.
I mean, like when you get out the car and get to your destination, shit be fun, man. But like riding in the car though,
safe and you like, okay, shit was good, nothing happened. Like, yeah, this was a good time.
Like when y'all in the crib and he showing you the fucking tech and the AK that he got, that shit's fun as fuck. But in the streets though, shit's a little terrifying.
Get crazy. I'd have been to the crib, met up with some of my old homies and shit, and I go over there and we had a good time.
Yeah, it's about.
Oh shit, whatever.
I know, right? Because I'm seeing like we'll keep going, you know. We already. Ooh, shit. Yeah.
We good.
I mean, we.
Okay, man. Fuck it, man.
Good.
We'll tell this story another time. You know, whatever. It's all good.
Yeah, man. So I ain't got. I mean, I don't want to cut you off though. I mean, finish the story if you think it's a fucking.
You know, nigga, we got a lot of more episodes left. We can get into some of the Quis Hood stories at another time.
All right, for sure.
Oh. Like I said, I said this earlier in the podcast. Quis got an idea for some of these Quis stories and some of these Craig stories. I'm going to discuss this with Craig for the fans. And I'm going to do something, and we're going to create something that's going to make this, like, very enjoyable for the fans. We're going to work on this, Craig.
For sure. We're going to get that done, and hopefully to y'all enjoyment. In the meantime, though, make sure y'all follow us and start subscribing to the YouTube page because we're going to have videos and we'll be posting those weekly. Y'all going to have, like, the video of the podcast like y'all been asking. I've been hearing that y'all been requesting them. So the video will start being uploaded weekly on the YouTube page. Probably
and we're going to get y'all some other content.
Yeah, for sure.
Quis Creativity is working on, I'm going to get at Craig. We're going to discuss this. We're going to get you some other content outside of the podcast, too, so y'all can actually interact with Quis and Craig a little bit more and see, like, you know, a little shit that we got going on and doing.
Yeah. The more y'all inspire us with fucking likes and subscribers and shit, and let us know y'all want to see us, the more we'll get y'all. Absolutely. And, yeah. Follow I'm Almost Joking Podcast on YouTube. We're gonna make that'll be up there for y'all to subscribe to every Friday. I'm gonna try to work something out, get that shit posted up earlier than that. But anyway.
We're gonna get y'all some clips and shit too. We got to get our promotion game up too. We're gonna get y'all right though. Don't worry about it. For
sure. Anyway, that has been another episode of I'm Almost Joking Podcast. Shout out to Studio 22, Radio 22, and Corey. Shout out to Miguel. And I've been Craig Smith. I've been Craig Smith, aka Sensei Life, and that has been.
It's your boy Quis, aka Dizzle, and this has been episode 10?
10.
10. All right, we get at y'all. Appreciate the support. We out of here. Dizzle.